Hello traders, this is TFX at Profit Point and welcome to my practical review on vital concepts concerning profitable trading. I believe one of the top rated questions that new traders do ask is, how do I spot a reversal? Okay, this instrument have been going bullish for so long, right? How do I know when they want to reverse? How do I know when to take my profit, right? So that when other traders are taking their profit, I also take my profit, so that it doesn't reverse against me. How do I know when to do that? Okay, right. What normally happens is that people have these charts, right, that shows them different reversal patterns, right, that is available in the market. But what I'm here to treat is not to show you reversal pattern, but to show you in clear terms how to take advantage of reversal pattern, right, ahead of it happening, such that if you take advantage of it, right, you've taken your profit before it reverses. Or if you want to follow the reversal, you are already in profit, right, such that when the reversal pattern is already showing to other traders, you have already taken your own profit, right, and getting ready to resume, right, the overall trend. So this time around, I'm going to doing this in a practical session, right. I'm going to be using GBP/USD, right, for example, right, and I'm going to be showing you live trades that have been taken based on what I'm seeing right now. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, well, before we get started, I want to advise that if you have questions, you can drop your question, you can drop a comment right below on this video, right. You can also hit the subscribe and button so that you can have access to my weekly forecast and topical review, right, concerning practical trading, and possibly you can also be part of our live trading session that goes on every day of the week. All right, so last week for GBP/USD, I explained concerning this weekly chart, right, that it's very remarkable the way it's retraced, right, from last week's high. Okay, all right, let's see this. Last week's high was at 131.70, and then the candlestick retraced from 131.70 to as low as 130.84. That's about a 90 pips retracement there. And I noted that this reversal is due to resistance encountered, right, at that last week's high, due to the 200 EMA appearing right above the candle pattern at that point. The 200 EMA appearing above the candlestick, and then secondly, due to the upper boundary of this wedge pattern that have been shaping out for years now. So the upper boundary of this wedge pattern also acting as a strong resistance at that point. Okay, so now how to spot a reversal. Now this week now continued that retracement, right, and then this week also somehow plateaued, right, just before reaching last week's high. So which means this week was unable to reach last week's high, right. I remember this is Thursday of this week, which means we have 3 days of trading this week, unable to negotiate or break above last week's high. So and then it retraced down, right. And so we are saying, hey guys, wake up, look at this. This is almost giving us a kind of a reversal pattern here. So now why do you need to know this ahead of time? Number one, as I've said, to take your profit ahead of time, right. So if you're in profit, you take your profit here. You don't want to wait until it takes back part of the profit, right. You want to take your profit here, right, and then follow the reversal. But then how do you really spot the reversal? What are the things to know? It's not just enough to just see what I said now and just say this is going to reverse. There are some things that you have to look at. The evidences have to be pristine, right, and then possibly you have to see it when it is still less obvious, to casual onlooker. So you want to look at this and say, okay, this week reversed there without being able to reach 131.70 mark, right, which is the weekly candles high there. So this week is unable to reach that, and then we are now saying, okay, let's now wait and see what is going to happen. So we now look at that it didn't just pull back last week, it did that very sharply. And then we are now saying also this week also it also retraced sharply, even ahead, even before getting to 131.70. So we are not saying that if you join this and the two evidences together, we're not saying that even maybe that's not enough for you to follow the reversal, you can also go ahead and look very closely and see that as of yesterday Wednesday, that it created a double pin bar, one here as of yesterday, and then another one here as at last week. So which gave us, right, if you look at the weekly chart, which is almost clearing it out during this Asian session, it almost tried to clear it out of the observation of a casual trader there, that is almost clearing the double pin bar. So as yesterday's here, right, it was having a double pin bar at this area, right? So which we've seen, and then we're just waiting for it to go and retest that area before we enter our sell positions. All right, as if that is not enough, you can also look at another evidence, right, which is the third evidence there, all right, that I'm putting in here to decide and follow this retracement, right. The third evidence that if you scan through your time frames there, and then you look at the 4-hour chart, right, if you look at the 4-hour chart, there is a chart pattern that is forming as we speak right now. If you look at it, right, that there is an impending batsman that is likely going to be formed here as a result of this movement here. There's an impending batsman that is going to be formed around this area, Batman chart pattern there. So I now believe, in my own opinion, that I think it is wise now to do either one or two things, right? Either you take your profit, right, that we did last week, because all traders are taking profit, right, and it's treason, right, and then you take your profit and then you wait, right, for the resumption of the bullish movement, right, after this retracement, which is a very wise thing to do, right? Because you don't really, I tell you, we don't have to trade every day. You traded last week, look at this bullish run which you forecasted, and you made enough profit. Even early part of this, you made enough profit last week, and so why you can take a break. So the first thing now is you can take a break, which is the first decision you can take a break. If you don't want to follow the retracement, right, allow the retracement to take its course, right, its full course, and then it forms the batsman here, and then you can now follow when it's resuming the uptrend. That's one decision to do, right? Another decision to now do, if you really like you want to take more risk, right, as we know that this is a risk business, but you want to take more risks and then make more money, right? So you can then follow this reversal by taking sell positions there, right, and then you make your money as it goes down. But I think the most important one, the very pristine one to do, is you can take a pause, hold on. When this kind of reversal pattern have shaped out, you want to hold on, right, and then possibly you can book for buy positions at lower price. You get that? So you allow the reversal to take place, you book for your new entry positions, for long positions and buy positions here at a lower price, which is what the most financial institutions do. They take profit at a high price there, right? They go ahead and book for buy positions at a low price, right? So you can do that, right? But if you want to take more risk, as you have spotted the reversal, you take a sell positions there, and then as it goes down, you are already in profit way ahead before even the pattern should be obvious to people. So I said you are way ahead of profit because you have entered the reversal early enough. So by the time the reversal pattern is showing to some other traders there, you are already in profit and you have taken your profit. So the next question now to ask is this: hey guy, I'm doing this thing you are saying now, I've taken a sell positions, and then where am I going to take out my profits? All right, you look at your left, right, or what people somehow call your ex-girlfriend there. So you look at your left, right, you look at the next strong price action towards your left. So looking at my left here, I can see that at a 128 region, at 128 region, that there is a strong support at 128 region, right? So ahead of 128 region is a strong a slightly strong support there at a 129 mid 129 region or 129.50 region. So if I take my sell position here as we've taken, right, the best way now to take profit, that we take our profit at this point, right? You don't want to come and take profit here, you don't want to do over trading. So I take my profit here, and then at this point, what do? I start booking for buy positions. So I have a buy, if I take my profit for the sell here, right, which what we have now, let me show you. This is not a joke. All right, look at this. So what do I have here now? Look at this. Let me zoom this right now. I have sell positions here. I have sell positions here, right? Let me zoom this in. You can see this. I have sell positions here. Sell positions, 3 sell positions. And as you can see here on the trade list, I have sell position here. This is a small account, that I use for my strategy testing, right? And then it's running into profit, right? Do you understand? This is a live account, right? It's running into profit. So as we can see, this is a live account here that is already running into profits, right? So you can see the entry is very excellent, it's very pristine. We have this entry right above at that point, as you can see, right? And it's running into profit. You can see the profit rolling in, right? And as I said here now, right, this is a live account, right, which I use for my strategy testing, and then it's already running into profit. So what we are trying is a real account, not a demo account. This is an FX Pro real account. Okay, so what we are not trying to say is that this is running into profit. And then let's get back to our lecture here. So we say that you take a sell position here, and then it goes down. You want to take your profit right at a 129 region or 129.50, which if you now look at 129 region, 129.50 now on this live trade that we pick now, 129 region, 129.50, right, is about this point that we are showing here, right? 129 region, 129.50. So one way to take profit, you can take my profit at this point here, right? Another place I can take my profit is that 129 region or 129.50, which is here. So you can take profit for these entry positions at this point, right? Or you can take the entry position, the profit for these entry positions at this point. Now, I'm believing, right, looking at if you're taking profit at this point, it coincides with this trend line here. Or at this point, it might come and encounter, right, the 200 EMA as the support at this point. Do you understand? So this is a practical way, right, to take advantage of reversal, right, in live trading. So you take advantage of reversal in live trading, right, by seeing things ahead of time, right? You see it encountered here last week, you retraced sharply. You tried it this week for the past 3 days of trading of this week, and unfortunately you couldn't even get to that level, and then also retraced sharply, right? Which suggests that you can then enter your sell position. And we say that that's not just enough. You also look at something like your 4-hour chart, where you see something already shaping out, a kind of a Batman, that upcoming Batman there that's going to be shaped out here, which are the things. So really, making profits in trading is not just one one signal that you are using or one analysis. You have 1, 2, right, 2 or 3 analyses that you have put together that confirmed that this is going to take place, and then you follow it. You have to be confident to follow it, right? It's a risk building, but you have to be confident to follow it, having your take profit in place, having your stop losses in place. Do you understand? So that is my review for this week on topical that I've treated based on the questions of people, right, that I should explain in real terms, in practical terms, how to take advantage of reversal pattern. So you can also drop your comment below, you can drop your question below, so that I can also take another concept next week or another topic next week and treat that also for you. And I want to remind you to please subscribe to the channel, and then so that from there we can also be sharing ideas, and then we can be moving forward. So guys, this is TFX at Profit Point, and I'm telling you, let's make this money. And thanks for watching. Bye.